SMR sambal that shows up.
You must be some agency guy, right? Like big brands and big brains.
Is the very spicy one or?
Oh, Aline, is that you? Hello, I'm Auntie M.
Hi, Auntie. Very nice meeting you.
Hey, you look like someone who has cracked the Google code, You must be some agency guy, right? Like big brands and big brains.
You are very generous. You got that right, actually. My job is to connect brands with their consumers from the very first moment they search until the moment they're ready to buy.
Okay, then in that case, I must ask you a question. How do I know what exactly is it that customers want? I feel like people nowadays, they change their mind every 5 minutes. I have some customers, they tell me they want sambal that's so spicy that will make their problems go away. And then they try my sambal and they say, oh, actually, can you make it less spicy?
Yeah, I get you perfectly, right? That's the challenge every brand has to deal with, especially in the early days when you set up your business, right? So I think it is critical you go and understand what consumers search for. And that's why today their preferences are more complicated than ever. It can start from very nuanced keywords, and then you can look into discovery mode, understanding what they want.
I just have one sambal that I want to sell, so confusing.
I think that's a very valid challenge you have. Today's consumers are more complex than ever, and they keep evolving, right? They go into searching very nuanced keywords into discovery mode with complex search queries. In that context, Google Insights Finder, it's one of the tools that help you understand what they want and how they want it, even before they know about it.
So it means if I use this Insights Finder of Google, I can learn that my customers are searching sambal that won't scare me to death. And then I can adjust the recipe, right?
You're right.
In that case, once I know what they want, right? How do I catch them at the right moment? Like, how do I know when they have the craving or when they're near my store?
Then it's the right time to convert them to paying customers, right? I think this is the moment when we learned about our consumers that are very receptive to visual representation because they show intent and consideration for your brand. What we normally do in that case, and that might be very valid for your business, you just use visual representation and you make appeal to Google Suite's product like demand gen formats to serve ads across different formats. So if I'm sitting on my Gmail account or browsing to Shorts or Discover, then that's the right moment to use the product. What actually is behind that, think about through user journey. Let's say I'm very passionate and I'm craving for sambal. So imagine someone who goes to YouTube, browse through the feed for the best sambal recommendation there is, and in their feed, you have your SMR sambal that shows up that immediately trigger their attention through the unique and tickling sensation.
Wow, so your ads feed people's cravings after payday. I like that. Hey, actually, then if after you get their attention, how do you actually make them buy?
Let me give you an example. Maybe one from the recent campaigns we've done that I think might be very relevant for you as it sends us to the food industry. Recently, we worked in collaboration with Google and one of the key fast food chain in the Philippines, Chowking, to drive traffic to their drive-through location, right? So that was the collective objectives we had together. To do that, we made use of PMax for store goals, which is an AI-powered solution, a very smart one that helps you target and redirect traffic from online to the physical location. The results spoke for themselves, right? So very briefly, we managed to add up around 10% more traffic to their drive-through. But on top of that, we've seen an increase, a spike in search terms for Chowking, which means the brand benefited from high awareness levels during the campaign period.
Wow, that's very, very nice. Okay, actually, before you go, I also want to give you a sambal. Come, I'm going to give you a jar of my sambal.
Is the very spicy one or?
It is quite spicy, yeah, but I'm sure you will like it.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll like it.
By the way, I encourage you to meet Vivek and Ori. I've seen them down the hallway. I think they will have great tools to present to you on top of everything we talked today.
Oh, okay, I will go and look for them. Thank you,
Good
Aline.
luck.